Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well in these crazy and unsafe times. I'm back tonight to talk to you about my stalker. So if you've been following me over the, 8 years, you will know that I've had this horrible little man stalking me, harassing me, not like writing nasty things on all my film pages and just trying to make me feel crap. And basically doing things to cause trouble within the independent film industry. I've managed to collect all the evidence over the last 8 years and packaged it into a file fit for a court case. Um, and I don't want to say too much and let all my eggs out of the basket right now. But let's just say that this little brat is making things a lot worse for himself. So I don't really check my IMDb a lot. I only kind of deal with it when we've got a new release coming out. Um, so yeah, I had a little check last night and I saw this review. Um, Now, to be honest, I don't even want to read the review because it's narcissistic abuse. It's a bit personal for a critic. I mean, fair enough, not everybody does like our films at Esley Productions, but it's more about the joining in the fun at the moment, is what we do. It's not really about making Hollywood films. It's about the involvement of being in the production and making a film, basically. Like I've always said, for me, it's a hobby, not a profession. So yeah, since 2018, this man was not asked to come back on set. In his own words, he has stated that he felt rejected and distraught. I had my own reasons for not allowing this guy to come back on set, and I think I was correct in those reasons. His behaviour since 2018 has been appalling. He sets up fake accounts, writes nice reviews on all his films, and then comes over to my account on the fake account and then writes really nasty stuff. Like I said, it's very personal for somebody that's just criticizing a film. And we all know in the film industry, we mainly watch a film. And even if you don't quite like it, you're not really that rude to take time out to go on someone's profile and write derogatory comments about them and the colleagues that are involved in that film. So for some reason, this critic seems to know a lot about the people on the production side of my films. So he mentions not just the actors, but people that are behind the scenes. And he also states things about my personal life. So it makes me think, well, how would a critic know that? And so this person also goes on my page and states that I bully people. I think the evidence on my IMDb shows for itself that I'm the one that they're trying to bully. Yeah, we're not at school anymore. And I have no idea. I think this guy actually needs some sort of medical attention because this has been going on now, like I say, for 8 years. He has a proper vengeance towards me. It seems from his comment that he really gets the arse with people working with me. He really doesn't like the fact that a few years ago, he tried to cause trouble within a group in the film industry. And I'll give him his due, he was quite successful. He was setting up accounts in my name and trying to make people think it was me. I've managed since then to prove all this. And we're now waiting to go into court at the High Court in London. So we went to the first court case back in May. The judge completely agreed with me. He was trying to wriggle out of the whole thing. Apparently he can't get a job now because he's got a CCJ against his name. But he's tried to say that he hasn't done any of the stuff I'm accusing him of. Yet I have a 500-page file of evidence, thanks to YouTube and IMDb. Now, like I said, don't want to go too much into it until it's all over, and I will be sharing everything that happens throughout it. But yeah, he was basically going on my YouTube account and putting in fake copyright strikes all over my colleagues' show reels, having it shut down. And then he tried to actually get my whole account shut down with these fake copyright strikes. Back in March, he had me arrested for false claims of harassment because I had the gall to go online and tell people what he was doing to me. Now, all charges have been dropped. The police now know that he was being malicious, and he was also intimidating a witness at that point because court proceedings were already on the way. So yeah, there's a lot going on with this little freak. And I have no idea why he has such an obsession with me. I'm quite within my rights to work with who I like and who I do not wish to work with. And he literally has been trying to turn a lot of people against me. Like I said, he was successful in turning quite a few people against me back in 2019. But since then, I've moved on and I've managed to find really good, talented people within the industry that don't play school ground bully boy tactics. And I haven't been happier. We're like, we're actually working on a production called Narc at the moment based on narcissistic abuse. So it's actually really helped me with my healing journey because I've learned all the tricks and traits of what these narcissistic spirits do. So yeah, like met this guy back in 2018. He asked me to come on set as a assistant, and I said yes. Got a bit of a weird feeling about the guy for many reasons I don't wish to go into right now, but I was right. And since that day, he has stalked and harassed me. A lot of you will know in the film industry, you do get your kind of followers that really support you. You get your friends that know you but don't even bother. And then you get your haters. Now, I would class this guy as a hater if I hadn't met him. But the fact that he is so nasty and is so persistent, and he's got like this main goal of trying to get people to stop working with me. It's very psychotic and creepy. So yeah, he tried to steal Roofed when it came out. Let's say there's a lot that goes into it, but he basically crowdfunded for a film called Set Me Free that he was making. He wasn't successful in making that film, so he came on my set and stole my film Roofed and tried to call it Set Me Free to pass it off to the backers that had put an investment into Set Me Free, that he'd made this film and used their money to do so. And it was all a lie. So not only is he a stalking little freak boy, he likes to scam people out of their money and pose as a film producer. So yeah, it's quite a complex case, guys, and I'm actually looking forward to finally getting into court. But with the world the way it is at the moment, these things take time. So yeah, this is the recent attack. I thought he'd gone quiet because obviously now he knows that he's in trouble. But no, he thinks by setting up a fake account in another name, hides who he is. But yeah, it's funny how this John has every single film linked to Chris Smith underneath. Interesting. Anyway, guys, I just want to say thanks so much for listening to my videos. By me sharing the videos of these people that have been trying to harass me and do various things on the internet over the years, it has actually really helped because it brings attention to their bullying. And, when they're bullying someone in a quiet room, it's a little bit easier for them. But when you sort of hold them to account and show them exactly what they are, they tend to go a little bit quiet or go and hide under their rocks. So yeah, this guy, Chris Smith, I'm not scared of him one bit. He's pathetic. He's so frustratingly annoying. He literally has caused me so many sleepless nights with regards to trying to get things taken down, trying to rectify what he said about other people within the production so it doesn't affect their work. He's just pathetic. So I'm putting this out there so that if anything else does happen, people know exactly who it is, and what he's up to. And if anyone else is suffering this kind of harassment online, I'm going to be doing a documentary as soon as this is all over, and I'm going to be helping people and show them how you can actually put a stop to cyberbullying. All right, guys, you have an amazing week, and I will speak to you very soon.